Okay, today on Tiny Stuff, we are going to be talking about this guy right here. This is a home cell signal booster, so it's a cell booster. It is from a company called Hiboost, and this is called the Zoom. So it comes with all of the things that you would need to boost your signal from home. It has an antenna that goes on the roof, and another part that goes inside, also with an antenna, and it will pick up a cell signal from a cell tower, and it will rebroadcast inside your house. So today I'm going to show you the parts and the pieces of the Hiboost Zoom and show you how I'm going to hook it up to the house. You know, more than likely you can do it kind of the same way. It should be fairly self-explanatory, but yeah, so we're going to go over this. It will work inside like a 3,000 or 4,000 square foot house. Our house is 130 square feet, so it will broadcast outside of our house and boost the neighbor signals. So you're welcome, neighbors. So in the instructions, it tells you first thing you need to do is download the Signal Supervisor app. So I got that. I've downloaded it, created an account. It wanted my phone number too. I don't understand why it wants my phone number, but I went ahead and did that. Created the account, and then what we're going to do is hook all the parts and pieces up to power, hook these up to each other, and the app will actually have it can read the signals, and the signals on this guy are the 3G and 4G LTE. It will pick up where those signals are coming from, the actual direction, and you point this guy in the best direction that the signal's coming from. So it'll have little meters on here, so we'll go through that. All right, so over here on the tiny house, we have our Wi-Fi Ranger. You can see it up there on the top of that pole. What I can do is take this pole, which is like a painter's pole, and attach that outside antenna to it. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. It's getting late in the day, sun's going down. It's like 5 o'clock, I think. I'm gonna do as much as I can today and see if I can at least finish this part. Connecting the antenna, there's an up arrow. This is gonna be the up part. Ah! So I want this guy. I'm gonna take this, look at that. I'm gonna take it over there and set her up. All right, so here we go. Here's the antenna. And, oh, I gotta go get the cord to attach to it. I'll be right back. Pop this up as far as she'll go. So I've gone ahead and opened the window, but what I did forget to do was take the screen out. I'm gonna set this up there. I will get the screen out and I go back in. Get into our loft, and that's the window it's coming in. So plenty of cord. 30 feet of cord our trailer is only 20 feet long, so it's 10 feet longer than our whole house. Cord, power, the antenna, and the base station. Okay. Here's a Hiboost base station. I keep calling it a base station just because that feels right, because this is like the control module of the whole thing. Is the outside antenna. Hook it to the part that says outside right there, and I'm gonna connect it. Connect the indoor antenna cord on the other side. Power supply goes underneath. See, I really think the hardest part of this whole thing is finding the way to run it, you know? Again, we have a 130 square foot tiny house as opposed to other people that have maybe a 300 square foot tiny house, so that's a lot bigger than ours. It's plugged in. That should be plenty, actually. So all that, see, a ton of cord. And I'm gonna connect these two together. And then behind the camera, where the carbon monoxide detector, the smoke detector, a couple gnome pictures are, I'm gonna attach this guy to the wall. That should work out pretty good. So it's only 2 feet away. I could mount that right there and mount the antenna over there. So I'm gonna go get the stuff to do that. All right. Oh, I could take a nap. All right, got the mounting brackets. So this is the bracket that goes on this guy from underneath. It's really simple. 4 screws against the wall, and then it mounts to it. So super simple, just 4 screws. And then this thing is a little lip that goes underneath this guy. So that makes it super simple. And then it just slides on like that. So look at that. Ha-ha! Mounted to the wall. This one's got 3 screws. And and it goes this way. And then that little flange goes in there like that. Just holds it up. So I could go up this way or that way. Is that better? Maybe I'll put it all the way up here. The base station is going to transmit to this inside antenna so I can receive the signal inside here. So this will transmit up to 3,000 square feet of house. So again, our neighbors are going to be able to use this because it's not like Wi-Fi. It just, it just boosts that signal, just period. So any cell phone that is close enough to pick up from this antenna will pick it up, which is pretty cool. So that's the install of the Hiboost. It was fairly easy. It's really all about where you think you're going to run those cords. And for me, coming in through that window right now is actually pretty good. So I'm just going to deal with that for right now. And where I mounted it is actually pretty great. It's out of the way. And I didn't think of that until I was kind of troubleshooting right before I mounted it. And as you can see, the sun's going down. So I think what I'm going to do is do our tests tomorrow. Until tomorrow. All right, good morning. Another day, another flannel, right? Today, I'm going to test out the Hiboost signal inside the house, and also I'm going to aim the outside antenna to see if I can get a better signal in one direction or another. We're going to use the app. So Signal Supervisor is the name of the app. So it lets you know things like the condition it's actually connected. I did connect through Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And then this is the signal booster. And if for some reason it's not connected, you can click down here and it'll reset it. But we are going to go ahead and move the antenna and see if any of these numbers change. As you can see now, the LTE signal is good. It has poor, like acceptable, good, and super. I'm not exactly sure. I guess these are other types of bandwidth on a cell tower. The Cell 800, the PCS 1900, or they're different carriers. It could be either or. I am actually not sure. But I have LTE, and as of now, it is still exactly the same place, which is +2, and I've turned the antenna 180 degrees. Yeah, from what I can tell, it still hasn't moved. 2, 2, -5, -3. But I am getting a good signal. That's something to talk about, is that inside the house, I usually get 1, maybe 2 bars. Sometimes it jumps up, but it depends on the day, depends on the weather. ever since I've hooked this up, it's been doing pretty good. So I've been getting almost full signal all the time. And we'll go over upload, download speeds and all that too. I just want to see if this thing would change. Still nothing. All right, one more turn. All right, so what we're gonna do now is go inside and do a couple of like signal tests to see how well the signal booster is working. So we'll go back up to the bedroom and test it out. Oh, but Alexis has got to pop out of my way so I can get upstairs.
Tiny house problems.
Yeah.
It's just a choreography that we have to do sometimes.
Yeah.
We rarely go upstairs except to sleep.
Right.
Or to nap. I guess that is sleeping. Just during the day.
Thank you.
All right. Enjoy.
Thanks. There's our step. All right. Back up in the bedroom. This is what I look like getting in the bed. All right. So here we are again in our bedroom. It's nice seeing you guys. Again, here it is. It's working. There's those little blue lights. So good signal. And what I am going to do is actually shut the whole thing down first and do a comparative from up here. All right, unplugged. Full LTE signal right there. This is with the Hiboost off. 26.3 and 10.7 upload. So that's actually with this off. I am really surprised it's that high. Maybe we should start working in the bedroom, Alexis. So just for the hell of it, I am going to turn the cell off, turn the Wi-Fi on, just to give a comparison to show you how not great our Wi-Fi can be sometimes. Yeah, the one at the bottom is that's just straight up cell service without the boost. Top one is Wi-Fi, which really sucks. Now I'm gonna go ahead, plug this guy back in. Now it says -3 on the LTE, but it shows full bars and LTE up in the top left corner of the phone. But this guy shows -3. And every other thing is close to the same. 31, download and upload is 9.41. That's great. Let's see the comparison. I mean, it's definitely better than the Wi-Fi. So the bottom one is our first test, just regular cellular service. Second one up is Wi-Fi, which sucked. The third one is with the Hiboost. It's definitely better. The upload isn't as good. I don't know why that is, but it's definitely better. I wonder if I should go outside and move the antenna. Should I try that? Point it in a different direction. I'm gonna do that and see. It says -3 now. I'm gonna go outside and move the antenna. I'll be back. All right, one more time. All right, was doing some troubleshooting because I kept getting a higher number for download speed on that speed test when I was not using the Hiboost. So I did a little looking at some info in the FAQ, and it did say that having the two antennas at least 20 feet apart is optimal. And so I took it off the wall from upstairs, and as you can see, the cord's right here because it's sitting outside the window right there, because our house is 17.5 feet long. So getting 20 feet apart is a little tough. So, but with it sitting right there, it's about 20 feet. Even though I did that, it didn't help very much. And again, it does help. I get more bars every time I turn the thing on. So it goes from 2 to 4. You know, the thing that it's not helping, like with the download speed, when I use a speed test, is that information. So it's like the internet part of it, of the cell phone. And like I did it one more time, and I did, like, look at the top line, 37 download and 1.9 upload. That was with the Hiboost. And then I turned it all off, and I did it with just cell phone, no Wi-Fi, no anything else. And I got 46.5 and download speed and 3.3 upload speed. So in that case, you know, it shows that my cell phone signal was actually better than the boosted signal. So I did more tests, and all my results were all over the place. So I did a little internet research and found out that this app right here that has the live metering, there is a problem with the app. And lots of people have been having this problem. So that makes a lot of sense. And again, what the app does makes it so you can turn the antenna and get a live view of the direction that you should be pointing it, the best signal for the Hiboost zoom. And because I couldn't find the absolute right angle to put the antenna, that's why my results were all over the place. More than likely, I was pointing them in the wrong direction, and the thing is super sensitive. I mean, you go 4 inches to the right, and the meter should change. That's how sensitive it is. So you can definitely dial it in. If they get to a point where they update this, that would be a great thing. So the big question here is, the Hiboost zoom is $349.99. Is that price worth it? Well, that depends. If you have a really crappy cell signal, and you need a better one, yes, this is totally worth it. And if the app gets updated and this problem gets fixed with being able to read that meter live as you're turning the antenna, yes, it will be a really good system to have, because like I said, our internet right now is really not good. So downloading and uploading via cell and having an even stronger signal would help us out a lot. So keep your eyes out for that app update, and hope you guys enjoy this video. And if it was to your liking, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you later.
Thank you for watching our video and for stopping by Tiny House Expedition. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Christian. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And for more tiny home tours and stories, click the videos below.
And join us on Patreon for bonus content,
including face-to-face conversations with us. We hope to see you there.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.